Getting an opportunity to walk through Waimea Valley, and nobody's here this morning. I have one of those annual passes where you can get in early before the folks get here, and decided to bring, of course, my cam. Then, of course, I started thinking to myself, do I have something to say today? Wow, look at this. Isn't that pretty? That is so insanely beautiful. Anyhow, I have squirrel disease. And I laugh at it. I know the word disease is never a very nice word to have in any part of a sentence when you're talking about people that you love or yourself. Then again, depending on who you're asking, the word disease means dis-ease, uneasy, but this isn't about that. This is not a woo-woo kind of video here. For me, the term squirrel disease is that I have a very difficult time staying focused on the project. Now, in the 60s, 70s, there was no quote-unquote diagnosis for that. And as the years moved on, obviously ADHD or ADDHD or ABCDEFG, they call it something now, an attention deficit disorder. And I've always had kind of a unique relationship with that thing where people decide, somehow get together and say, we shall call this a disorder. When for myself, I consider it maybe having the luck to be able to do many different things and perhaps experience a lot of things in life isn't necessarily a bad thing. Now, maybe thinking about it in a life paradigm of you go to school, college, job, house, which was of my generation. I don't know that that really exists anymore. And for me, I always fought that. That's what got me into the trouble that I'm in right now. And I'm an all around whatever I want to be when it comes to the skill set. Here I am in my early 60s. And because I can't focus on things a lot, or I get sidetracked with, ooh, I can do this. Ooh, this would be really good. Wow, what if I do this? And don't stay focused on one thing. So sure, I know that a lot of my friends who are very successful, a lot of them who are millionaires, have always said to me, dude, you've had so many great ideas. If you would have just stuck with one, you would be, maybe they're saying, in a comrade kind of way, you know, successful and rich as they are, you know, with lots of money. And I just don't know how I would feel about that, doing one thing and then being really good at it and reaping a particular reward, kind of a Pavlovian thing, where my life as a nomadic individual has always been, I guess, the basis of my character is I can't focus on things. So there's nothing bad that's come of it. You know, I look back at my life now, and even though they've labeled these kind of things as, I guess, the attention deficit disorder, or they got medication for it, you know, I'm not going to argue with doctors or psychologists about, oh, well, X amount of the people of the world have what I jokingly call squirrel disease, which is, oh, I'm working on this. And oh, wait, what's this? Oh, you know, the squirrel, how squirrels act. Oh, wait, oh, this is great. Oh, wait, how about this? You know. So, sorry, I'm huffing and puffing a little bit because the humidity just kicked up. And I'm walking up a pretty big hill. Oh, listen to those birds. Anyhow, for me, I'm not here to I never usually diss anybody, as a matter of fact. I'm not here to discredit a, I don't know, a whole group of people who have spent their lives doing one thing, being a professional at psychology and whatever it is, in order to, you know, claim that we now have a disorder and this is what it is. I'm actually here to say that if I could be part of that study, and here I am being at my 60s, sure, there probably are some possibilities that my life financially could have been a little different. But I've amassed such a knowledge of the things that I love to do that I'm still able to make all of those pieces come together whenever my family needs or a business needs. And in my case, it's bizarre because here I am saying, well, I never really kind of focused on one thing, but you all know that I've been a composer my whole life. But being a composer left me with a lot of free time. So I would go off and go, hey, I know what I'm going to do. I'll learn to bartend. I'll learn to do this. I'll learn to code. I'll build a website. I'll help people with videos. I'll do the editing. I can do the music. I can help people with voiceover editing, cleaning up files. You know, I can help people with analytics and marketing and, you know, creative math and all kinds of stuff. But it's not going to be on my tombstone that, you know, I did this thing. Well, if I do have a tombstone, I'm hoping it's going to say, went through life counting the wins. Anyhow, sorry for the huffy puffiness of this. I thought I'd bring you on this walk here, but I just have to stand up for the folks that might think that they have a condition which has been labeled, that it's probably going to be one of the most beneficial things in your life to ignite an incredibly divergent world for you. You know, just because you're not one thing, because society says you have to be one thing. To me, that's a myopic, closed-minded kind of a thought process, because it's really based on what society is saying. Focus on that one thing, become this one thing, and get these one things and then die. I'm like, what? No way. I can't do that. Now, if a psychologist sees this video and goes, well, Jeebs, that's why you can't focus. It's because blah, 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 blah. I'm always willing to listen, but none of us are just one thing. That's why when I do these videos and I say to myself a lot of times, or when I do the videos, that we are so much more than we give ourselves credit for. And then when we think that we're not following a systemic guideline of this is how it works, this is how you do it. If you don't do it, you're not successful. You're a failure or you're a loser or whatever. Then what you do is you claw up on the inside and you don't release every bit of power of who you are as an individual that you have. Even if you're lonely, by yourself, you have no companionship. Your companionship is up here. And everybody out there has something insanely creative. Absolutely insanely creative. Not, this is important, not in the sense that you have something so creative that you could be a millionaire. No. You got to get through your life being creative here and keeping yourself moving forward. In Hawaii, we have a saying here, imua, to move forward. Whatever may have happened back there, happened back there. Learn from it, imua, move forward. Anyhow, this ended up being so much more longer than I anticipated. And wow, so beautiful today. Even though it's been a little rain, a little shower, but I got this place to my head. Anyhow, everybody, you have an absolutely amazing, oh wait, squirrel. What am I gonna do now? No, wait, I'm sorry. Oh no, wait, I gotta do a video for my other channels. Oh shit, no. Oh no, I'm good. I'm sorry. If you're still here, you know what to do. Type in, I'm still here. I look forward to your comments and your thoughts. And you guys have an amazing day. And just hang out with me for a second. And I'm just going to not say anything. And this is my favorite part of Waimea Valley. It's called Upper Meadow. You guys take care. All right.